Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Art Beauty Equilibrium Podcast, episode 219. We have a special guest with us today.
Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make some noise for the barber, the comedian, the actor, the MC, and our good friend, Shaw.
Bang! What's up, my boy, Shaw? What's up, Shaw?
Yeah.
Man! Hey, Shaw's in the building, y'all. Baby.
These
Hey,
my
man.
brothers right here. Y'all my brothers. This is where it began. Happy birthday, Shima.
Thank you.
Shaw, you know we love you.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
we've been working with Shaw for a long time at the old barbershop, and I keep begging Shaw every time I see Shaw. Shaw, when you coming to come work with us, bro?
No.
Please, man.
Hey.
Please. That's the first question.
I
Now,
miss it too.
man, come, man. We miss you, bro. Please.
And I miss it too. And it's just I'm at a point in my life where it's like I'm figuring out other things I can do. You know,
Exactly.
You got so many gifts that you're born with, and it's like, when are you going to start using them? And parenthood, fatherhood, you know, all that good stuff. I
Yes.
put that to the side.
But you've always been using them.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the time, man, you taught me how to dribble and go left on the court. And I was like, is that easy? He's like, yeah, man. Like, I was like, damn, this boy's amazing.
Stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you picked me up from the barbering school we started at, man. At Damon Shop. So we came, and I ended up coming in like about 15 minutes after Jason. He's like, wait a minute. How'd you get here? Where'd you get here? I was like, man, I ain't got no car right now. Jason's like, man, screw that, man. You rolling with me. You roll down Crenshaw.
Get in. There you go.
Okay.
You ain't getting on that bus no more, man.
Hell no, man. We love Shaw, bro. We love Shaw, 100%.
I love it.
The second question before you get into it is, when we gonna have another Death of the Bowl Cut album, bro?
That's has to come out.
Look, I keep telling people we got an album, and people be like, really? I'm like, look, check it out. They be like, no,
One more
y'all
time.
really got an album, and it's dope, y'all. Man, I was only on one track, but
You
between
killed it.
George and Shaw, oh my God, the album was amazing. I know I'm biased, but damn, being biased is a dope album, y'all. Y'all ever want to check it out?
I don't need
Death
to
of the
toot my
Bowl
own
Cut.
horn.
Yes.
Let's toot it, man.
So that's like a theme, though. Constantly doing new things, man. Like
Constantly.
all the time, reinventing yourself, figuring out new skills you have, and then having the courage to do those things.
That right
Yes.
there.
That's the
Exactly.
part, man. Where do you? I always looked at you as somebody that was more on the courageous side. You know what I'm saying? Where does that come from, man?
I'm the habitual.
Like you
line
just
crosser.
seem like you just.
I walk the edge. I tell everybody, man, I walk the edge my whole life, and that's just where it's been. But man, my environment, growing up, having siblings, you know, me and my sisters and little brother was the ones at the family functions making everybody laugh in the living room. So he was like, yeah, show them what you did at home. But we getting up here and we acting up, and mom and dad getting mad. I'm like, okay, now y'all talking too much. We talk about how mama and daddy be whooping us in the bedroom. I told you to clean your room. Like, and it's always been in me. But a lot of procrastination was in the way for a long time. You know, I had a nice epiphany one day. I won't tell what Brute brought that on, but then one day it just came clear to me. It's like, dude, this is what you've been procrastinating on, and you need to. This is where you want to go, and these are all the things you've been wanting to do for a long time. Now's the time to do them.
Yes.
You know, what did it say? I'm doing my bucket list right now. I'm checking off all the stuff. Most people do it when they on the end, when they feel like, man, something about to happen. You know what? These are things I want to do in my life. I'm trying to do them, and you're 68 years old. No.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people, especially coming to the barbershop, they always say, oh, I'm going to start living my life, I'll start retiring. And I don't understand that. I have plenty of mentors that told me, look, your life starts now.
Period.
So
Right.
you need to get everything going now, because when you retire, you may not see. You may not enjoy it, so you better live life now.
That's right.
You know, if you got
I agree.
vacation time and stuff, you better live life. I mean, I don't want to say everything I do, but y'all know I live.
Oh,
I be out there. What?
I live.
So I encourage you, you know,
yes, you do.
don't wait till you retire. Do it right now. But you know, with the support,
Yeah.
Shaw, Shima, and George, you know, I get out there and do my thing. And now I'm glad to hear that, you know, you're doing your thing. And I know one thing you're doing now is
Comedy, baby.
Yeah.
Comedy.
And ladies and gentlemen, I will say, Shaw is funny as hell. Yes, he
I
is.
appreciate that too, man.
Shaw is funny as hell. He had
Yeah.
he finally, well, not finally, he let me know he had a performance a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, last month.
Man, and I came to support. Let me tell y'all, Shaw is funny.
Man, appreciate it too.
Shaw is funny. Yes.
That's
Yes.
Well,
what's
let's
up.
talk about that more. Let's talk about the stone that you turned.
Mm-hmm.
That was comedy. What made you get into that and basically feed into that talent of yours?
Man, it was something I would always do. Sometimes my sisters and I would crack jokes all the time at home, but it started off as wanting to be an actor. I always wanted to be, still want to be an actor. And the profession I have right now, I don't have time to do that. That's why you hear me most actually, man, I waited tables and I worked 2 jobs at night because all the auditions are during the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have time to go during the day. I said, I have to find something else, some other way where I could be seen. Maybe somebody will see me and say, you know, the dude ain't funny, but I think he'll be good in the movie. Let me talk to my other producer guy that is into movies. I'm gonna get Shaw over there, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's it. And that was the whole point. Let me just get up there and do anything. And I don't have the stage fright. That's the beautiful part. Some people like I'm shy.
Yeah.
The one stage fright, I do not have it. Put the spotlight on me. I love it. Shine. I'm here, right? So when I got up there, I'm like, okay, I'm just doing this to get another path of getting into acting. But after that first show,
Bring it up a little bit.
after that first show, I
Yeah.
fell in love.
That's good.
So now it's different. Now I'm trying to plan. I'm trying to write more, and I'm like being more like just decisive about what I say and how I say it, and I want to do better. So now I'm in that growth stage. I heard Marlon Wayans say one day, he was like, yep, you know what, I ain't into the comedy that much. He said, but you start off and you have to grow. When we were barbers, we weren't the best barbers the first 3 years.
No.
We had to grow. So that's
I was
what
trash.
like,
You was actually good. I was trash.
check me out in 3 years. This is the beginning, man.
It's just
Yes,
the beginning.
yeah.
And we got a question in the chat. They want to know what Mimi, what clubs have you been frequenting, if any, right now?
Yeah, right now it's called Juju's. It's right north of Lamert Park, and it's off of Crenshaw and Jefferson. That's where Jason saw me perform last. And
Okay.
before that, it's a few spots in Burbank. They were like small coffee shops that were turned into open mics, and there was just like level with the crowd, so it wasn't a stage. So when you went to that performance, Juju's is the first place I perform where you on a stage and the spotlight is there and you looking down at the crowd, and man, it was amazing.
I must say, when we was at Juju's, it seemed like Shaw was doing this for years because you were just so vibrant,
Yeah.
you know, and it was like,
Yeah, and a lot of that comes from being in the barbershop, growing up in the barbershop.
Yeah,
My mom was
yeah.
a barber, being all around it all my life, different personalities, they all flow through me too.
yeah.
So man, a lot of it is you, a lot of it is George, a lot of it is Shima, a lot of it is Lynden. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We just come with it. Yeah.
Let's talk
what's
about, I want to talk about, I know you just mentioned it, but the growth mindset that you have to keep on striving and keep on wanting to get better. Because just like you said, you love the stage, right?
Mhm.
But at the same time, let's talk about you wanting to hone your craft and get better and better at it. Like, what steps do you take, or what
Yep.
advice would you have for people to do the same thing?
Yep, find what you want to talk about. First, go with what's real. Right now, I'm not into really joke telling. I tell a lot about my life. And I write down whether it's good or bad what I go through.
Right.
So you see these little sticky notes right here?
Hey.
George seen a
Hey.
clip. I sent you a picture one day, and I just had like a pad and pencil, and I'm writing everything, and the whole floor is covered with sticky notes of different
Right,
jokes.
right.
And then I'll say, okay, I'm gonna put this in here, and I recite it, and I practice it. Oh, that don't go. That's gonna take too long. So I just take it all out, put it on the table, and then like edit it and put it together for a show.
I love it. I love
That-
it. I
that
love
was-
the
that
was-
process.
That was
And
funny
it's
as hell,
crazy.
That was funny as hell, by the way. Just when you just said, I just tell about my life.
And I think my life is funny, man. The stuff I've been through, ooh-wee.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta find the funny in it. Mr. Optimist, man.
Yeah. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh to keep from crying sometimes too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. Hey, we were all in the same circle.
Yeah.
Okay?
Looking like, man, we gotta figure this out. And all we can do is just laugh about the situation. You know, like, man, the memories. I don't even want to bring it up. Memories.
Yeah. It's encouragement. I look at what you're doing. I remember you always said you want to do a lot of this. G is a jack of all trades, man.
Yes, he is.
To see all his talents coming to fruition, it's like, cool. Now he has his show. You guys have the show. Shima's show. It's like, man, this is amazing. The shop, everything.
Yeah.
It's all
Man,
about
I
what
just
you
want to
see.
say I'm blessed to have such great individuals, you know what I'm saying, in my life, and just to call y'all friends and everything we've been through and still rocking for this long it's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. So shout out to y'all.
Yes, right here. It's a podcast and we try to follow everything, but this is more like I'm chilling with my friends.
I know.
Friends,
We
this
just
is family
hanging.
right here. This is family, bro, for
And do you
real.
have any social medias you want to share or websites or anything right now that people want to check us out?
Everybody kicked my butt, man. I used to call myself an attention whore. I was real bad with that social media. I was that one like, God dang, man, you just posting everything, going to the bathroom, you posting you eating food, your kids, and then one day I just looked and I was like, I don't want my kid thinking that's the norm, being followed around with a camera. As much as I love getting it, because a lot of people don't have images and footage of their growth as a childhood.
Right.
So this is beautiful, right? But then, man, I got crazy with it. I was just on it too much. I'd come home and I'd be swiping. And I'm like, okay, I'm finna wash the dishes. I'm finna do this and do that. Look up, it's been 2 hours. I'm like, you know what? I need to put it down for that. That's just me. Everybody else, they may have to know how to manage it. Not me.
I don't think
I get
anybody
caught
does.
up.
I don't think nobody knows how to manage that.
Yeah.
It's either leave it alone or, you know,
Yeah,
it's managing you.
So I'm going to get a social media page. I just don't know which one it's going to be that way because I have to put my content down there on
You
something.
got to.
Right?
Right.
You might as well just open up.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
This is the
especially
time.
for the new craft of doing comedy. You're gonna have to let everybody know.
Hey, check out Spoon. So it's a app called Spoon for comedians and performers, and you can go on there and do your comedy on there, and it's just for comics. So check out Spoon. I don't have any affiliation with them, but yeah, it's called Spoon. I just came across it and I said I'm gonna tell. I don't know. Hopefully they on the up and up. It's an odd name, but
I did hear about that before. Though.
Yeah.
I did hear about a comedian actually saying that he was on there.
Yeah,
collaborating
Spoon.
with
He was getting
somebody.
spooned.
No, he was like collaborating with.
Hey, what if the logo was two people laying down?
See how funny he is?
Oh no! Hey man, look, we all know how funny George is. George is like a black widow. He'll come creep and attack with some of the joke every day at work, and it's like, man, he'll set you up. You know how Dave Chappelle will set the joke up for later? That's George every day, every day.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, don't get that social media going.
Yeah, man. So we gonna get into this this
Some
news.
topics. Sports update.
But wait a minute, let's talk about what time the show is on Thursday. Though.
Oh
yes.
yeah, thank you, Shima.
We
for
have the
keeping
show
us.
here. We cannot go
We cannot
without
forget the show.
announcing it.
Let me put this
we
back
want to
up.
come see you. We want people to like build,
All right.
build, and get behind you. So tell us about the show and what time it is.
That's like March 7th.
Oh, this is Mark. This is on their website. See, they need to update this. Okay, hold on.
Right,
Come
but I
on,
got the
Juju.
new one. It's cool. So Juju Social Club LA, JUJUSOCIALCLUBLA@gmail.com.
Yep.
Got great hosts. It's a place where you can come and do open mics. You can do comedy. If you have beats, you can come place your beats out there, perform whatever song you've created. Anything or any talent you want to do, you can come, sign up at Juju's, and you can get it done. The show is this Thursday, a couple of days, June 6th. It's a show they do every Thursday, first Thursday of the month. and this is when they have all the open mic comes. But shoot, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, they got other events that they do, and it's fun, man. It's fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Dope. So
Thank you for that.
Make sure you guys come this Thursday. It starts at say 8 o'clock.
Doors open at 7:30. You can come get your drink on. They got all kind of games and prizes before that. Then the show starts at 8:30.
There it is.
Yeah.
Hope to see you guys there. All right. Man.
I'll be in the house.
Yep. All right, sports update. We got the WNBA rookie, Caitlin Clark, is drawing a lot of fouls. I didn't know this, but she actually has the most fouls committed against her than any other player this year. And she's also committed the most fouls than any other player. So they really are paying attention to how they referee her, obviously. But she's caused some slack because they're saying that they're targeting her, but at the same time, they're saying, "Hey, welcome to the NBA, the WNBA."
I was about to say that.
Welcome to the WNBA.
Hey,
you know, so
we already know, man. Look, it's hazing. You're going to get hazed when you first get there. Yeah, it is.
But that's what I was going to say. Is it something that just happens to everybody, or is it just something that is in the spotlight right now because it's her? It's Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? She's so hot right now.
Both.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Definitely, I agree. Combination.
Because one, she is coming in with the biggest bag on the court.
Biggest bag.
And I know those fellow teammates and opponents are like, girl, all right, we're gonna make you earn all this money. All this money.
I don't have a problem as long as it's within the confines of the game. If it's within the rules of the game and you're just playing tough, a little tougher than normal, I'm cool with that. But if you're just out there, like, you know, really trying to hurt somebody,
like Draymond Green,
it's no place for that. Yeah, if you Draymond Greening people,
Robin, but not Draymond Green. We can go to Robin, but not Draymond.
I don't even like what Robin was doing.
Robin wasn't that bad though.
I mean, he had some moments though.
Yeah.
He had some moments, but you know.
Yeah, but she is a baller, man. I love basketball. She has so many skills. And it just lets you know, like, you don't have to jump in the air just to be great in basketball. You know how to dribble, shoot, and pass.
Yeah.
You can get to the league. And she
league.
can do it all.
Exactly, yeah.
And some people are hating. Some people are going to be aggressive. Some people say they're trying to put her up there as, like, the new face of the NBA. I love it.
Yeah.
Bring more people in.
Hey, man, look, you know, it's competition out there.
I'm watching a lot more than usual.
And I think that's a part of it too. Like, it's so many new. They said the ratings are just going up and up and up and up and up, and they're approaching an all-time high. You know, they haven't reached that point yet, but they're approaching that. And I think, you know, it's a lot of people that feel like I've been doing this,
I mean,
and you just got here. You know.
Yeah.
I was talking to this about my dad yesterday. They almost canceled the NBA twice. You know, back in the day. So it's just. The ladies should have to pay their dues. Unfortunately, I know it's hard, it's sad to say, and you know everybody wants their turn, but you gotta earn it.
Yeah.
You know, and right now they're earning it, and they're earning the buying potential, so people are starting to watch, and it's a good thing.
She
You know,
could have
so,
easily stayed in college and made more money than she is right now. Man.
Exactly.
She loves it.
Shonda in the chat says she talking trash out there. That's why they leveling her out.
Exactly.
They paving that
I
grip.
thought that was part of it. I thought that was part of the.
It's part of the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay, there it is. You talking trash, you gotta back it up.
Also, this Thursday, same night as the show, we got the WNBA finals. No, this is NBA. Look, I'm all confused. We got the NBA finals.
He locked into the WNBA, yeah. So that's the first game, right?
Game one. Who you got? Who you got?
What? Hey, look.
First of all, just on the strength of Laker Nation, Boston got to go.
Yeah, like I don't even know why you asked it.
Yeah.
Everybody at this table is going for Dallas because we do not want Boston to get another ring. I'm sorry.
I don't want it. What I think is going to happen, I think Boston's going to win. I don't want to say it, but I think it because I know basketball.
Damn.
They look pretty good right now.
Hey man, look, I'm looking
Kyrie
at Dallas.
Irving is
Kyrie
looking like
Irving.
poetry in motion,
Yes, that dude is amazing. He's taking a lot of chances at a Kobe.
Hey, that's one player that when they show his plays in slow motion, normally you see dunks in slow motion. You're like, oh, that's crazy. Kyrie, they showing like just his setup, his footwork, and it's just like he's out there dancing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the dude is bad, man.
He's like literally and one basketball blended in with natural basketball skills. He can do it. You see him doing this, and I'm like, he didn't even have to do that, but he just does it because it's natural for him.
That's a great point. Shonda said we know Caitlin Clark because of the Angel Reese wave, and that's true. And Angel Reese said, people watching this game because of me too.
Right.
That's right.
Don't get it twisted.
And I think that's why. I think that was Kennedy Clark. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly, but I think that's why she said, "Don't ask me no Caitlin Clark questions because it's like I'm here." You know what I mean? I'm here.
And shout out to Monica McNutt too on ESPN. She got into it with Stephen A. Smith, and she was like, Stephen A. Smith was like, yeah, you gotta chill. Stephen A. Smith was like, who talks about the WNBA more than we do? And she said, to be honest, you could have been doing this a long time ago. So don't, and I get it. I get it. It's always that it's the group of people that's been doing something, been putting in the work, and then you feel like along comes this new person, and they look at it like, are you flavor of the month? Or are you here to stay? You're going to have to show me. And if she's a baller like she is, she got to show them. Period.
It happened to me one day.
Period.
What if the right person see me and then I just skyrocket up? Yeah. I'm like, what the hell is
But
this?
you are going to skyrocket, so don't worry about
I
it.
dig it. I know that.
And sidebar, this is what they was doing to Kyrie too. They was having a debate about Kyrie. And
He did the same thing.
yeah, it's like, hold on, Kyrie has all the accolades. Don't forget, he won a championship.
Exactly.
It's just that he's been injured, and his off the
many
court
injuries.
play, affected his, the stuff on the court.
And Luka's
but
injured too.
yeah,
You
but
see him limping. He's still out there killing them.
still
Because he don't have to jump. Like Joker that played for Denver. He don't have to jump.
Exactly.
You gotta have skills to play in this game. Exactly. He got them all. Yeah.
Due to time, I'm going to skip down a few topics. We're going to go to just a public service announcement. A new study came out. They say 8 out of every 10 law enforcement professionals, this is to your point earlier, use social media as a tool for investigation.
whoa.
So, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes. And it helping them solve crimes. So they're saying almost all law enforcement is actively using social media. And on the study, it says that YouTube is one of the main ones they use to solve crimes. And they use it to prevent crimes, too. So, just a message. You're out there documenting your life like you was talking about, Make sure you're doing the right things, man, on that camera.
For real, because they are watching.
It's
I
unbelievable.
say this often. Look, you gotta watch your chicken, because boy, the foxes is coming after you, boy. The
At the
foxes.
beginning, that's what it was
It
going to be used
reminds
for
me-
originally.
Social.
Second, we'll make them think it's for their social activity.
Nah.
They're going to record everything.
Damn, you said 81%.
81% of law enforcement use social
That's
media as
that's
an
all of them.
investigation tool. Yeah, and they said that it's been very valuable and it's proven a very
Don't
effective
doing it
tool.
for the gram.
Y'all better
Do it for
spread the
somebody
word.
else.
They're even
Spread the word.
they even been able to prevent crimes from happening. They monitor certain beefs going back and forth and threats being made on social media, and they can kind of see when it's coming to a head. And now they got the help of AI, so now they physically don't even have to.
I mean, if you don't on there doing that, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, y'all better watch. Y'all better watch it.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Now, going on to this Michigan man. This went viral. This guy was attending court via Zoom, and he was driving, and he told the judge, hey, hold on, let me pull over real quick.
Heard about this morning.
And the judge said, hold on, aren't you coming to court for driving on the suspended license?
Hey man, that dude's an idiot.
But the story is, it comes to find out it was a mistake. He was on the suspended license due to child support or something of that nature.
Okay.
And his license was actually reinstated.
Boom.
So now they have to apologize, and he might be suing. His license was actually good. It was a court error.
Wait a minute, he can sue for that?
I mean, you think about it, man. You done told the whole world you out here driving on the suspended license.
I guess,
Now-
because that's slander.
Now, I don't think you should. Now, have that being said, license or not, I don't know if they're gonna like the fact that you attended court while driving. You know what I'm saying? That could be a distraction. You know what I mean? At the very least, but
Yeah, you're right.
but he had his L's, man. So
All right, man. We gonna everything else we done already covered. We already know Donald Trump and got them 34 felony charges. what's this say? Las
And
Vegas.
$34 million, I think.
Yes. Oh, he put out a
Yes.
what is it? A campaign
Has
or
raised
fund?
Yes, the very next day,
He raised
man.
34
Yes.
million.
Like a day, like $1 million for each felony.
Yes.
Holla.
This dude is like Thanos.
You
Yeah.
guys have a beef?
God
situation to
damn.
promote your album? Like, is this
Hey,
all
imagine-
planned to make money?
Hey man,
What's
imagine if you got $1 million for every felony. Just imagine.
Might
Like,
commit another one.
like that's crazy.
We up, baby.
We up.
Yeah.
Another felony.
Now, I want to talk about this one next week.
Yeah, next week.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on to the question of the day.
Yeah, this is interesting. I just now read that.
Should privacy exist in a marriage? And is it okay to have certain boundaries or things you keep private from your spouse?
I'll go first. The first thing that comes to mind is I believe everybody say, your money, my money. I believe the private account is cool. How else are you going to surprise your mate with something if they already know you took out the money?
That's a good one, Show. I was going totally left, but
I don't think
That's just one of the first-
That's a
I
good
don't think
one.
a private account. I don't think a separate account is private though. They know that you have the other account. You know what I mean? I think that the question is addressing things that the partner doesn't have any idea about.
Right.
I can't do it. I'm a horrible
That's what
liar.
I'm saying.
I'm going to get caught.
That's what I'm saying.
See,
I'm just saying, in the universe of secrecy,
Trying to keep
in the
something.
universe of secrecy, things that you're trying not to tell the person. I think that's what the question is addressing. But that's how I took it. But
see, the way I
What
look
say
at it,
you?
right, and most things should be on the table. But there are certain occurrences that happen that could affect your marriage that's outside marriage, like, friends and family, that some you just shouldn't bring into the situation, but it affects you. But if you bring it to the household, it's going to affect the whole house.
Right.
So I just feel like some things should be left, private.
Take
Like,
your grave.
like, I'm not about to go through anybody's. I'm still not going through anybody's purse, through anybody's phone. And that's just because I respect boundaries.
Yes.
And I just seen my parents do it. Both sides. My dad, my stepmoms, my stepdad, my mom's. So that's just how I was raised.
Yeah.
It's a mutual respect for each other's space. And there's certain things that you take care of that I don't need to be worried about.
That's right.
So, but if everything is, I gotta know everything, let me know what time to do and come home.
come on.
It's just excessive, and it's like
No.
after a while you
That's
will
a
get
bit much.
annoyed.
That's a
People are
bit
like
much.
that, though.
Yeah, some people are.
I feel like this. I feel like it's the same thing as like faith, right? Like if you know everything, you can't have faith in something. You can't believe in it. So I look at like certain
That's a
amount
good one.
of privacy is where your trust comes in.
Yes.
You should know everything somebody's doing. If that's the case, you rob yourself of trusting a person.
Exactly.
It's like when you try to like what you're talking about, when you're trying to monitor everything, you're trying to remove all the doubts you have, all the questions in your mind and in your heart, and you're so insecure to a point where you got to see everything somebody's doing. And that can alleviate and let you finally rest your ass somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not trusting somebody.
I know.
It's
That's not like and I think there's a difference between privacy and secrecy. Like if you're trying to keep a secret, that's not cool in a relationship.
Yeah, I
That
can
was
agree
my
with that.
point.
That's
I can
not
agree
cool.
with that.
Secrets and privacy are two different things. Like if I have privacy, that's just my little area, my boundary. These things is something that I might not tell everything about, but I'm not trying to hide them.
Of course.
Yeah, like you
You know
can
what
have
I'm
a
saying?
journal. You can journal to yourself every day.
Yeah, that's my
But
journal.
I will feel, man,
Somebody
I'm
raised
very
your journal.
violated if you read my journal.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why I don't journnal.
Hey,
that's why I don't.
hey, he said, I'm gonna feel so violent. I'm not even gonna do this shit.
No, I'd rather forget it.
Nip it in the bud.
I'd
Hey.
rather forget it.
You know what? I was gonna journal, but I don't want to have to break up with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, look, that's why I have a
Right.
therapist. Her and I powwow every Tuesday.
Hey man, be careful with your privacy. I think you got to guard it too, though, because when you don't have that, it takes something away from you. Yeah. It's just like it puts all the focus on the fact that somebody's monitoring you and trying to see every single thing you're doing. And that's gonna make
I just feel like I would not feel comfortable with that. I wouldn't feel like relaxed, because I feel like that's like something that would seemingly give somebody anxiety if somebody is always on you. If they want to read and be like, okay, do you want to love me or do you want to
micromanage
live in my skin? Like,
come on now.
Right,
what you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you need to relax.
What you doing?
And you gotta, the biggest takeaway too is that you're robbing yourself of the opportunity to trust someone. And that's one of the most rewarding parts of any relationship is developing a trust. So the bottom line is, if you don't, it should be an opportunity for you to say, you know what? I know you got my back.
That's right.
Of course.
I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? I trust you. If you don't have that opportunity, which you're robbing yourself from, if you're trying to know every damn thing somebody's doing, shame on you. You know?
And I feel like that's just like a cheater in school. Like, stop trying to get a cheat sheet and find out yourself. You know what I mean? Talk to the person, talk to that person and know and communicate. And that's how you find out. Not trying to like sneak and read and do all this like stalking stuff. You know, it's like, don't be a stalker. Don't be obsessed.
That is
Don't be
stalker
obsessed.
likes it.
Yeah.
That is
you just gotta trust. Magic Johnson threw no look passes because he trusted that Byron Scott would be on that.
I love
I like
segue.
Yes.
That analogy right there.
That
was
was
beautiful.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
That's who I am. Like that.
That
My
was so
father
eloquent.
talks to me this way because my father loves everything about sports. My father didn't have his father, so he didn't have that platform on how to speak to your son.
Right.
But he did it through sports. And now I got that same trait. I do it through sports, and I've grown and I speak to my son a different way. You know how close me and Justin is.
Absolutely.
So you can see that growth. But I'll look at everything that way. You gotta trust, man.
That's crazy.
That's our show. Let's get our plugs in before we go. Shaw, one more time.
All right.
Where you gonna
Tonight,
be at?
I'm sorry. Thursday night, June 6th. Juju Social Club LA at gmail.com. Check it out. You can find it. It's going to be also a big surprise if you come on through, especially all the people that support the barbershop. Come on through. It's going to be a surprise with hip hop going down.
And also, we also Honey Nut and Cocoa, coming up at Black on the Block on June 16th on Father's Day.
Yeah.
So come out and support. We're going to be out there. Anything else?
Yes, we 16,000 subscribers.
What?
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Doing it, y'all.
Baby.
A new milestone. Thank y'all.
That is amazing. Wow.
Yeah. All right. See y'all next week.
All right.